Hey, this is Coach Bjorn, and I'm going to be talking about our Alameda 2013 boys white team positions. We play in a 2-3-1, meaning we have two central defenders, three midfielders, and a striker. What I'm going to be talking about right now are our defenders. We call them a right central defender and a left central defender because I don't really need a defender to be a wide right or wide left defender. The most important thing to protect is the goal. So I want you more central. The main tasks are to defend the goal. Since the goal's in the center of the field, the defender should usually be more central in the field, not pulled too far out wide. They need to react to what's happening on the field, looking at where they need to provide pressure and where they need to provide cover. When we talk about the 4 P's of defense, which are pressure, position, patience, and poke, our central defenders in the final third, that's this part of the field, should be in full 4P mode. So if they make a lunge in this area and miss, it's usually going to provide an opportunity for the other team to score. So stand up the player, contain them, don't let them shoot, wait for them to make a mistake, force them into a bad pass. That's really what we're talking about. If we go and try to win the ball as soon as we see the player, that usually ends poorly. When we get the ball back and we're playing out of the back, this is what we call playing out of the back when the goalkeeper has it. Where I want the defenders is to be at the edge of the 18-yard box. This is the 18-yard box. What we're looking for is for them to receive the ball, to turn out away from the pressure. This is usually where the defense is going to be. And I'm looking for my midfielder down the line with the idea that they then get that and advance the ball. Sometimes this pass is going to be closed down, and we need the defenders to think about that before they send the ball to the midfielder. If the pass isn't there, where else can they go? It could be that they can go back to the goalkeeper if the goalkeeper is asking for it. It could be that if they have a strong enough kick that they could cross all the way to the left central defender, and then we can go up this sideline. But it is also important that when the ball comes out wide, that this central defender, the defender on the other side, doesn't just watch the action. They may need to drop in. I want them to drop in to provide some cover, because if we end up losing the ball here, they're going to need to be able to come in and provide some pressure on the ball. So when the defender has the ball in this situation, we want them looking for space. We want them looking at the pass that's going to be away from pressure. So it's a very important thing that the passes out of our defenders really start our attack. So let's talk about when the other team has the ball and they're playing out of the back, where our defenders, our striker and our center mid and our left mid and our right mid are up the field. We're really going to want them pretty far up the field. We want them occupying the opposition striker, who may be here. They may be as far back as here. There's no offsides before the build-out line in 7v7. We want them to not allow a quick counter, a quick attack. We want them shutting down things in this area if they can, but we want them to contain. So the 4Ps fully in effect here. We don't want them taking a chance here, swiping at the ball, making a lunge, that then if they get that wrong, there's just a nice path into our goal. So that's where we want them when we're playing defensively. When we are defending a corner kick, so the other team has a ball that is going to be brought in by a corner kick, I want them at the goalposts on the sides that they normally are on. If the other team has two players and they're playing it short over here, in this case the right midfielder would be here picking up one of the players. I want the right central defender to come over and pick up the other player. Okay, so we start off at the posts. If they have two players over in the corner and they're going to be playing it short, then we engage with two players of our own. When we're talking about a corner kick on the other side, it's going to be the same as when the other team's playing out of the back. They're going to be high up on the field, and they are going to be trying to shut down a counterattack and not allowing the other team to slice through our defense. And when we're talking about throw-in, so if the ball goes out on this side, the right midfielder, if it's on the right side, is going to take the throw. The right center back is the third option. When we do a throw-in offensively, the striker makes a run down the sideline. Hopefully they pull. If they're open, great. We'll get the ball to them, and they'll run into the attack. If they pull defenders with them, but they don't get the ball, our center mid is going to look into this space, and if that is also shut down, then our defender here is the outlet to relieve pressure and get the ball back into play. So, to sum up, right central defender and left central defender, these are more central. If we're pulled out wide, bad things happen because we leave our goal less defended. So when we're on defense, we're compact. When we're on offense, we can spread out to provide some width, but we also have to be ready to get right back in the center should we have a turnover so that we can protect our own goal. And that is left central defender and right central defender in our 2-3-1 setup for 7v7.